All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know what time it is, man. If you like the video, subscribe for more daily 2K content, and let's just get right into it. NBA 2K26, man, listen, I know a lot of people have some opinions on this, but we're going to talk about RNG. And before we get started, though, let my guy, my co-host with the most, Ghost, go ahead and introduce yourself, man, because the people want to hear from you.
Thanks for the intro. What's up, everyone? It's Ghost here, and I'm excited to dive into this topic. We know there's a lot of chatter about RNG and NBA 2K26, and we're here to break it all down. Let's get into it and see what everyone's buzzing about.
That's what we're going to do, get into it, see what everybody's buzzing about. But before we do that, let your boy introduce himself. I got to show you how to do a real intro. This is how you do a real intro. If y'all know it, say it down in the comment section. Yes, sir! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jay-Easy, aka Fresh from the Barbershop, BK the People's Champ, coming to you live with another video, man. But listen, before we get started, make sure y'all like this video, comment y'all thoughts down below. Y'all know we're trying to go with this thing to the moon. And if nobody told y'all this today, y'all my brothers, my sisters, my family, love each and every last one of y'all. Now, like my guy Ghost was saying, man, there's a lot of talk about RNG in the community, so much so that they actually flat out asked Mike Wang what's going on with the RNG. Y'all give me a second. I gotta fix my guy, man. You know, I changed my screen. Y'all know how it is. You change the screen up sometimes, and then things happen, man. I'm tired of restarting this video, so we gonna do it just like that. The Ghost with the most. Anyway, Ghost, would you do me a favor and read screenshot number 3? Will there be RNG in shooting? Because this is something, a hot button topic, and the people have to know the answer.
Of course, I've got you covered. Here's what the screenshot says. Q, will there still be RNG in shooting?
I hope not.
A, no, there will be no RNG in shooting. There has always been some element of RNG in every past version of NBA 2K, including 2K24. NBA 2K26 will be the first version to feature a completely pure grain window. On pro or lower difficulties, you can still make whites, but otherwise, it's grain or miss. That should give everyone a clear idea of what's changing in this year of gay.
And we already know what's changing in this year's game. So for all the people that there was no RNG in 19 and 24, would you please kindly shut the f up? Shut the f up, like my boy Hard 8 times say, man. Y'all know who he is, man. Listen, there was RNG in those games. The only difference is that if you hit the middle of the green window, which a lot of us did, it didn't matter. The only time you were going to see RNG was on the edges of the green window. And Mike even broke that down, and we're going to talk about that a little bit later. But before we talk about anything else, we want to talk about Ghost. Can you talk about screenshot 1, the Reddit, will shooting in NBA 2K26 have a skill gap? Because everybody talks about skill gap, but nobody actually knows what it is.
Here's what screenshot 1 says. Will shooting in NBA 2K26 have a skill gap?
I don't know.
I am excited at the fact that RNG is out of the game, but it also worries me a little. If everyone goes out and shoots 70% from 3, unique play styles will go into the ground, and it will become a 3-point simulator.
It already has.
Whoever makes the most threes will always win. So this post is really highlighting
already the case.
While a skill gap is introduced by removing RNG, there's also a concern that it could. I think the green window needs to be small. I still believe a 63-point rating should still be able to hit threes for a skill gap, but it has to be almost impossible for the casual player. I believe the top tier shooters to be able to light it up from 3, but it can't be everyone. For they're really pushing for that tight balance where only the most skilled players can consistently hit those shots. That's a major part of the community discussion.
And I think that's a major part of any community discussion. But when you really think about it, that's how it's always been in 2K. Even on the easiest shooting 2K of all time, NBA 2K17, most people were just straight out bricking, because I don't know if it was because they didn't go get their badges or what. But then, like you said, it goes on to say, I believe only the top tier shooters should be able to light it up from 3. But it can't be everyone, and that's the case. Like, if you had a 99 3 ball this year, bro, it can't be that bad, because people just shooting the ball, they're shooting in people's face, paws, they didn't care. You were right there, they still shot the ball. I think the biggest thing is going to be with the contest or what have you. But if you're open and you're hitting 70%, I don't think anybody cares. It's just that if you're hitting contested or something like that, and he said desired 3-point tier, so he's saying the elite shooters he's thinking should shoot 70%. They are very good, should be able to shoot 60. 50 is above average, 40 is 40 is average, and then so on. But hey, this year the average player was shooting like 25 or 30, and he says if everyone can go 10 for 10 from 3, then everyone will play the same. But that's already the case. People are already 300 on this game. They always have, they always will, and if they can't, they're going to complain that they can't. And then make shooting possible for everyone else. I mean, everyone, even people with a 53 pointer, but make the green window small as heck. And I can't really argue with that, man, because if you make the green window small, like the green window can be pure, it's just got to be hard to hit. And I don't know how that's going to really play itself out. Mike Wang says, he just says, hey, I'm still fine tuning shooting, but I think it's in a very good place. That's what he says. And then, you know, they came back with the rebuttal. Ghost, can you go ahead and read screenshot 2 from Pay the Board, man? Hopefully there's a massive difference, because a lot of people want to know if there's a massive difference in this joint, man. So
absolutely. Here's what screenshot 2 from Pay D Board, man, says. Hopefully there's a massive difference in green window sizes for cop modes versus casual modes. Casuals will simply drop the gay with shooting it too hard in theater and rec. Comp players want a skill gap, so it should be hard in modes like Proving Grounds and Antsy Up. Yeah, you'll have good players shooting 80% plus in rec, but they can play cop modes per challenge. Casuals won't be able to hit a shot in Proving Grounds, but they can still enjoy the theater. So this really underlies the hope that different modes will cater to different types of players, ensuring everyone can find their niche.
And I think it's going to be very key, man. They've been asking for this whole type of thing, ranked and unranked, essentially for all these years. But I mean, like, I think that some games you are going to shoot 80%, and then other games they're going to balance it out. You're going to shoot 19%. So it is what it is. But a lot of people out there right now shoot 20%. 20%. That's what's going on, man. And I think that even with a lot of this stuff, Mike actually he talked about this the other day, and this is what the other people were saying, that NBA 2K, this is where I got that from, in NBA 2K 19 and 24, this Mike, he talked about this earlier, the center of the green window was pure, which is what I said, but the edges of the green window use RNG that linearly dropped from 100% to 0. So it just means it just went out. The further you were out, the more likely you were to miss the shot. In NBA 2K26, any release within the green window will result in a guaranteed make. And a lot of people were saying, you know, there was no green window or what have you. Mike said, well, have you ever missed a green? And NBA 2K26, I know Man Grind the card put together a fantastic video. I'm the best shooter in NBA 2K16. Bar none, and that joker missed every green he shot, bro. Man used to miss so many greens, it was comical, bruh. Not even gonna lie to y'all, man. But hey, it is what it is. A lot of people probably just feel like I said, you shouldn't be able to make every shot, but you should be able to make every well-timed shot. And I think that's all that we're asking for. But if they make that green window absolute, I think what's going to come with it is a lot of people are going to find out that they're not as good as they thought they were. And we're thinking that this is going to be easy. It opens the way for Zens, but at the same time, it's like a lot of people are just going to find out they're just not that good at the game. And they blamed RNG, and we used RNG, the word RNG as a crutch. And you're like, people going to come out there and they're just going to be bricking, man. But hey, Ghost, do this for me. Can you tell me, okay, so my opinion on the RNG is it really doesn't matter. I'm going to figure out how to shoot that basketball regardless. But what is your opinion on RNG in NBA 2K26? Should it be in there? Should it not be in there? I mean, I don't think there's a right or wrong answer, because
I love that mind that you're ready to master it no matter what. As for my take, I think it really comes down to what kind of experience players want. Without RNG, it's all about pure skill and consistency, which can be super rewarding for competitive players. On the other hand, a little RNG can sometimes keep things feeling fresh and give casual players a bit of a buffer. So it's really about what the community values most. Both approaches have their charm.
Exactly, because you don't want this thing to be a sweat fest every time, because what the people are saying is, if they have it this way, and then people obviously what I think is really going to happen is they're going to release it, people are going to realize they're not as good as they thought they were, they're going to be bricking all the high hell, and then they're going to cry until Mike changes it and they're going to be
we need the RNG back, we need it back, Mike, can you give it back to us? Because
they need the RNG on the edges of the green window. They don't realize that they've been shooting on the edges. But if they make it so that the edges of the green window are also green, then they have to, by proxy, make it smaller. So let's say the green window is this big, and then you see, let's say my thumbs, like my thumbs are the edges of the green window. After you get past my thumbs, you're gonna hit 0. out toward my thumbs, like my fist is the green window. Out toward my thumbs, you're going to actually it'll be more like this. So these fingers here, the 3 fingers in the middle are it, and then it falls off like that. When you get out to my thumbs, you're not hitting anything, but as you go down, you're going to it'll be less and less. I think that people don't realize that they are hitting more here and here than in the middle of the green window. I think that's what a lot of people don't realize, but you don't have to take my word for it. Ghost, can you give us some what's the community thinking about this? I know it's a mixed bag, but can you do your thing, aggregate some stuff, and just let me know how the community itself feels about it. Are they for RNG or are they against it? I think that a lot of people are for it because I see them making likes.
I'll give you this coupon what the community saying. There's definitely a range of opinions out there. Some competitive players are thrilled to see RNG go away. They feel it puts everyone on the level playing field and rewards true skill. On the flip side, a lot of casual gamers are concerned that removing RNG might make the game less forgiving and harder to enjoy casually. Some folks think that having different modes with different rules might be the best compromise. Overall, it's a real debate, and it's fascinating to see all the perspectives. So it's a mixed bag, and absolutely, I can share what seems to be the general sentiment. From what I've seen, it's definitely a mixed bag. A lot of competitive players are really excited about the pure green window because it rewards skill and practice.
Right.
They feel it makes the game more competitive and fair. On the flip side, more casual players and those who just want a fun experience might be a bit wary. They worry that without any RNG, it could become too soft or feel less dynamic. So there's a healthy debate. Some love the idea of pure skill deciding outcomes, while others think a bit of RNG and predictability and accessibility. In the end, it really depends on what type of experience each player is looking for.
Right. So if you're looking to have a sweatbox game and all of that, and only have, what'll happen is they leave it how it is. A lot of people are going to hate the game because they're not going to be able to hit shots. Even your favorite YouTuber, probably me, they're not going to be able to hit shots, and they're probably going to they're going to be ready to walk away from the game, or they're going to cry until Mike changes it. But if too many casual people go away from the game, then that bottom line is going to drop. And then what will happen by proxy? Revenue goes down. They have to change it because their revenue, the bottom line is the almighty bottom line. I think so with that school of thought, I think that there's no way that they're just going to go green or miss with a very small window, or like you said, in the sweat modes, people are just gonna have to adjust. And if you can't hit with some RNG, you have no business being in there. So maybe in the theater, maybe in the park, they're gonna still let the RNG, or you can put it on low risk or what have you, because bro, if they make it any more difficult, a lot of people are not gonna hit any shots. But hey, the craziest thing is that your favorite person that you play with or like to watch will probably realize that they're not as good as they thought they were, and they're gonna go out there to missing. And like I said, if he makes it overly hard, then rightfully so. Come on, man, nobody wants an impossible game. And you got guys that go to work and get off. Ain't nobody trying to spend 30 hours a week on this joint trying to learn how to play when I get off work. I go to work all day, I get off. I don't want a miserable experience because I can't hit a shot. And I think that just because I'm better than the average player, I can't judge the game by my actual experience, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think they're going to leave it, or you think Mike and the team are going to cave or what have you? Anyway, Ghost, do you have any final thoughts on the outro, man? We getting ready to get up out of here, man. What you got to say to the people, man? I mean, I'll go after you.
For sure. It's been a blast diving into this topic. I just say to everyone out there, keep experimenting and having fun with the game. Whether you love or hate the changes, it's all about adapting and finding your groove. Thanks for tuning in, and catch you next time. Same place, more great content. Let's keep it rolling.
Hey, we got to keep it rolling, man. So that's what Ghost thinks. I think that he thinks that people should just be trying to have fun, and that's what I believe also. But we want to turn this into a competitive sweat box, even though I saw literally none of the community, hardly any of them in once they fixed the game and you could do matchmaking and stuff, I saw hardly anybody in Proving Grounds all year, and I saw even fewer people in comp pro-am or what have you, but everybody swears their comp, everybody want to play. It is what it is, man. I just want to have a good game, a good experience, and I just want people to enjoy the game. And if too many noobs get off the game, I'm not gonna have nobody to beat up on, because that's all I can do is win. I can't win against no real comp. That's what people gonna say. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think, and I'll holler at y'all next time. Till next time. It's your boy Jay Easy, aka Fresh from the Barbershop, BK the People's Champ.
Godspeed.